Yeah, go down there in the backyard, get that 3 horsepower. A 3 horsepower International. It's an older model. Got that up there at that Doug-Thornhill-auction. You know, that Polk Auction Company handled that auction very well, I think. It was a very large auction up there in Ohio. Been sitting on this cart since I got it home. Thought I'd get out here today and just kind of take it apart, you know. We probably will get this engine running, no reason not to. But we'll bring some things to our attention as we go. I'll show you something. Now we'll look at them gib keys along the way. I believe we can get that out right there with no trouble whatsoever. Nice, crisp, sharp edges on the shaft there. Both them igniter springs, them governor springs right there surely have to be replaced. The governor collar, all of that works. The head is the reason we're going to take it apart. The greasers, you know, they got them international logos on them. It's got that wind up rear cover. Does have a breather, rear ventilation system, PVC, old style. And also, it's got the L mag, the bands are missing. But it's just give us a general idea of, you know, what we're going to start with. You know, we got some parts here to work with. And we got some repairs to make. This gib key, even though it's all beat up and you know, there's been no attempt to clean up anything as of yet. This is just the way it got off the trailer. You know, rolled it off on one of these Jim White carts here. Been sitting that way. But, yeah, we can get that out. Even toiled along the side of it and pulled it out the right way. Flywheels looks good. End of the crankshaft looks good. The greaser, there was a greaser on it, and I've already I put that on another engine. And the cam looks good down in there. And we'll just put this engine back together normally. No trickster to it. But looks good down in the hopper. Oiler was missing. Just your typical L mag, nothing special there with the band missing. But this igniter trip arm mechanism is bent, both the brass part back there and the rod. You know, it's easier to make a new one. The igniter is broken. That'll be an easy fix right there. We'll put a new shaft and springs on that thing. You know, we'll use that. That's an easy fix right there. We'll get that off and look at the other side of it. But no damage or nothing, you know. Good rocker arm, spring missing. Have to have all new fuel lines, you know, them's all Mickey Mouse. And the fuel pump down there, you know, it's there, but it's, well, you know, we probably can use that. We'll be gentle taking it apart with that electrolysis. Fuel system pipe, inner. It's the eared type, nothing special. Them rollers will clean up real good in that electrolysis. But we're just going to take all of these parts off today and see, you know, make a plan to see what we need to lay in as far as repairs. You know, we might do a cost on this one right here. How much does it cost to rebuild a gas engine? You know, 3 horsepower. And the reason, not much information on the year model and all, tag missing. So you once the tag's missing, then you take the other parts of the engine and just make a comparison to other engines. You know, it's a two needle valve carburetor. You know, that dates it partly, and it does have the flapper on the intake, so it's not the very early one. There's several things on this engine to date it by, but the valves are stuck, both of them. Most likely we'll have to replace that butterfly valve right there. Always do, you know, rings and gaskets and such. But other than that, the fork down in there looks good, and like I say, that does work and all. Oh no, it don't work. I tried to move it. It's stuck. So, you know, that'll give us something to deal with. Get that collar off there without breaking anything. Yeah, we can do that. But that carburetor mixer, as they refer it to, you know, it's got all them parts missing. You know, we'll clean that up and reuse that. We'll probably make them parts it's missing. But that's what we're working with. That's what we're going to be working with right there. I know. Now let's get on with the project.